Hello, everyone. Phoenix Tremaine here with your New Year's preview for Bold and Beautiful. Um, the show is taking an interesting path, and I'm curious of where it's going, but I don't have a whole lot of hope that it'll pay off, but we'll see. But this is the official thing that they released. The goal is always to try to top the year before, says executive producer and head writer Bradley P. Bell, and have more shocking twists and emotional payoffs. Eric Forster, who survived a near passing experience, will be forever changed as the new year gets underway. There's a great sense of joy and good fortune, but it's also going to affect him in ways he never expected, Bell declares. This next chapter for Eric is one of complexity and introspection. The show will also shift its focus to the next generation of characters. We have Luna, the intern, who has found love with RJ Forrester, and it's a sweet love story. But Zende has grown a bit intrigued and fascinated by Luna and disenchanted with RJ, so that's going to cause trouble. Look for a big drama elsewhere on the canvas as well. There's an interesting rivalry between Luna's mother, Poppy, and her sister, Lee, and we're going to uncover that mystery. Don Diamont Bill will be involved in that story because, they were hinting that he's Luna's father. Um, and there's going to be a jaw dropping story for Sheila and Deacon that will hopefully catch everyone by surprise. So they have not mentioned Steffi, Finn, and Liam. I'm shocked. I'm shocked because they're going to be in the mix, at least Steffi. Um, but yeah, uh, Irk, I have a feeling that one of the members of SoFan Maryland was correct in saying that this may still be Eric's exit storyline. That if the way they're saying that there's going to be some introspection and things like that, maybe he will retire. The character will retire and maybe travel like they did with Taylor. That way he can leave the show, still be alive, and still come back for appearances. Otherwise, if they really do have another big story for Eric, let's see how they do. I have no interest in RJ, Luna, and Zendaya love triangle whatsoever. That is not something I'm looking forward to. They did not mention Thomas and Hope, which clearly is playing a big part of what's going to be happening in January and probably February, because they brought back the plot point that Thomas was chasing Emma and she went off the road. And there's a very heated debate. I'm contemplating doing a whole separate video on this of whether or not Thomas is responsible for what happened to Emma. And I clearly see that he's responsible and that he enjoyed it and he was happy. So, he did nothing to help her. And I will probably do a video on this because somebody on Twitter showed that scene because Thomas apologists are quick to say, and I actually like Matthew, who plays Thomas. I like the character Thomas. I don't like him being the simp for Hope. Like, I like him and Hope together, but I need him to do more than say, you're the only one for me. And, I won't do what Liam did and chasing after another woman, I only want you. You're the only one. He said that for like, what, 4 months in a row. Um, but I just feel like they're not going to go there with the Emma story. Xander, okay, I'll say this much because, like I said, I'll do another video. Thomas was chasing Emma. He had his high beams on, and if you drive, you know that it's very distracting and hard to drive when somebody's high beams are on when they're behind you because the light reflects from the mirror into your eyes and it becomes hard to see, especially at night. And then they mentioned that she looked at her phone or she was texting. Yeah, she texted, but when she actually texted, she put her phone down. When she went off the road, it wasn't like we've seen in other circumstances where she was on her phone, then she looked up and, oh, she was in an accident. She actually sent a text, put the phone down, and then the light was in her eyes. She lost control, went off the road. Did Thomas help her? Did Thomas go down there and try to save her? Did he call for a paramedics? No, he didn't do any of that. What he did was he stood at the top looking sinister as he watched, her car just at the bottom of the hill. And, you know, he left. And then, she passed away. Well, she passed away and then he left. So, but he was looking sinister. He was happy that it happened. And he was literally chasing her because he didn't want the truth to come out about Beth. He didn't want Hope, the woman he just asked to marry him, to get her baby back. Emma was trying to get to Hope to tell her the truth. She was trying to do the right thing. And because Matthew is handsome, a lot of people have crushes on him. They don't want him off the show. They don't want him to go to jail, you know, or anything like that. They are gatekeeping. They're like, no, no, this didn't happen. No, he had no responsibility. She was texting. She died because she was texting. That's not what happened. That's not what happened. But like I said, that's for another video. We'll see how this all pans out. And we'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.